Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P Farm. Thinking right out here in the lab. A little chilly, but I'm doing what I do. And I'm in my book, loving what I'm doing here. This book is fun. I'm about to have some more fun. We're going to do the sixes today. More about the sixes, but they say Satan is Saturn, and six is the number of prison, bondage. No, how about the physical world? I go with that. Okay, but six is the god of time, space, chronos. All right, let's go. Writism, 25 rule to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical. But if you don't have an answer, free to self. Tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself and to my God be true. Right thinkers, let's talk about Saturn. 666 is Satan, is the god of time. And it's going to play itself out. See, when you make a statement, you got to be able to back it up. This is what this page look like. This is all the commercial symbolization of the physical world. This is all the flash and glitz and glamour to get y'all all excited. Y'all just got to have it. Let's talk about it. Right thinkers, let's go. The elites symbolize Saturn so heavily because it represents the material world. And for those who live in the egoistic state of mind, you love material things. Perfect example. Okay, when I was young, I wanted material things too. So I was part of the program too. Okay, he wasn't by himself. But the material world of what we call time and space and matter. They are trapped. They trapping us within this world of time and space by harnessing, they call it our soul's energy. Now they got a concept that say that we just come here and through fear and anger and nonsense, they feed off us the archons and all the reptiles, all this other nonsense. So, but again, everybody has a concept and theology. Not that they all got to be real, but they got it. Moving on. I subscribe to what I can relate to. All right, this is relatable to me. It ain't my stuff. I'm an Egyptian man, so this is the stuff. I'm just again, we going blind. I'm just doing the best I could, breaking it down from my understanding. That's it. I didn't write it. I just go to the guy who wrote it. I'm gonna follow by it and add in my stuff. He got good stuff here. All right, but right here it says, they do not want us to ascend. What you mean ascend? Become conscious of who we are. Stop being ignorant and living on a lower vibration state of mind. That's what they mean. But we got 80% of the people live in that state of mind, and they want to keep you right there. And that means to send back to your base reality that we call what? Heaven, Eden. Being happy, being in a blissful state of mind, content with yourself. When you work and do the right thing, you will reach that level within yourself. They don't want everybody to do that. For those of us who do, they don't like us. They call me a radical rebel. Why? I'm trying to wake my people up. Well, that's what we supposed to be doing, right? Oh, okay, I guess not. But again, they embrace mental bondage, okay? Desiring power over what? The physical realm. Their devotion is to the satanic, okay? Satanic, excuse me, satanic, is same both ways, as they seek to what? Rule matter rather than transcend it. I'll call them the powers that be. We all know who they are, okay? I'm not start no mess with them. I got to put them in the code word so they can stop messing with me. When I use that certain letters, certain words, they coming. So I used my little anagram. They ain't figured that one out yet. Powers that be. Everybody know them, okay? They call it the elites. We all got a name for them, okay? Why? Because we don't want to call them out and get them pissed off, all right? But these are all just visual symbolisms that we all familiar with. You got the Nike swoosh, Capital One, what's in your wallet? What's in your wallet? Whirlpool, remember them? Okay, and all you got the signs, Saturn, all these are the symbols, the circle, and then you got the sixes. Ding 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 ding. This is the Hebrew letter meaning six. Vive, that's the 666. They got the monster beast dream. Monster 666. Okay, so they know the symbolism and they play it all the time. They institute it all the time. Well, what's the number about six? Okay, numerology. They know six. If you had a clock, the clock is set up by number six. My favorite number was six. I wore six in high school. Okay, sports I played 3 sports. I wore six in every sport. But back then, I had no idea about all this stuff. This was the last thing on my mind, okay? So my love for six was totally different. But the clock, right here, and it says, and watch this. You ever figure this one out? And I saw the guys doing this. This is funny. If you take the clock, and every number opposite the clock, okay, will equal out to 6. If you subtract it from the numbers, okay? From 6 to 12 is 6. From 7 is 6. 2 from 8 is 6. 3 from 9 is 6. 4 from 10 is 6. And 5 from 11. That's by accident? But if you ain't really paying attention, it won't even make a difference to you. But this is all symbolism, how it works. So the clock is Satan's number, 6. Watch this. If you subtract the opposite numbers on the clock, I just gave that lesson, then you come out, all the numbers come out to 6. And guess what? 666. All the way down. I'm just driving my car, just got up the road. I got 96666 on my on my meter, my mileage. Okay? So that's 6. I'm just big on 6 because it's my favorite number. But now since this, it's been just really enhancing my idea. I see it everywhere. Watch this. You think 6 is common? 6 is Saturn. That's the god of time. And that's the force that governs the material world. That makes him God of this world. The God of the spirit world is hidden. We can't see him physically. But down in the material world, you have things. You get stuff. So you worship stuff, things. That's the material God. Okay? That's the 6. That's the God of time and space. Watch this. In an hour, how many? 60 minutes. So 60 minutes make an hour. 60 seconds makes a minute. And 24 hours make a day. 2 plus 4 equals 6. There you go again. The 6 you can't get around it. And if you're a numerologist, understand that it's significant. Why? It's everywhere. You can't get around it. 666 is the number, what's this? Of matter. Now, this is what people misinterpret. Get this understanding. I give you the breakdown from my Egyptian concept, the chemical compound, the carbon. They break that down to 666. They try neutron, proton. Everybody knows that. They got a whole bunch of stuff resembling the 6. But here, they tell you 666 is the mark of the beast. That's man. That's okay, and that's true. But this is the part they missed. 666 is the number of matter, which is physical, and restrictions. The clock is Satan's construct. Or why? Because it's a symbol that binds construction consciousness within time and cycles of limitation. The spirit is now encased in the physical body. That's 666, the mark of the beast. Man has limitations. The spirit don't. We're giving into what? The material world. And the material world is limited. Just understand that. Now you should have a better understanding of everything that's going on. This is all illusionary. This is all fodder. Keep y'all occupied, keep you busy, to keep you from what? Becoming conscious and ascending in consciousness and realize you're going to do better and be better people. Ooh, okay. Like my man. The black cube, okay? That represents the 6 eyes, okay? Again, everything in third dimension is based on the cube, the 6. Watch this. All religions, okay? Even our Christians is what? Based on the 6. The cross is what? Up and down, left and right. That's the 6 side. You stretch it out, you got the cross. Open the cube up and stretch it out. That's all Christ is trying to show you. Think out the box. Come out the box. Okay? So let's talk about the black cube now. I'm good. The black cube, I'm going to show you. New York got a cube. Mecca got a cube. Denmark got a cube. Hamburg got a cube. Everybody got a cube. The Jews got a cube. What's with the cube? Let's talk about it. Another symbol of Saturn. That cube, that black cube, symbolizes what? It represents structure, which is fine. That's why I like number 6. It is structure. Limitations, again, and more important, control. Satan exalts in winter, a season symbolizing death, dullness, coldness, and darkness. Why? Because of this, the color black becomes associated with Saturn. Okay? Reflecting its dark and restrictive nature. This is why we have the black cube of Saturn, a powerful symbol of the material prison that binds the soul within time and space. Again, New York, love the cube. Mecca, they walk around it counterclockwise 7 times or whatever. That's the rings of Saturn. When you start going around, that's the rings. We back to the ring. Anything you do in a circle, back to Saturn. And that's what? Time and space. The physical world. Okay? That's the God of this world. Y'all say this Satan, the devil, whatever. But I got the ego. This is the ego's domain. That's why he don't do spirit. He don't give a damn about spirit. He do all material. And that's my Egyptian philosophical concept. Why? The ego, which is you, material, wants to have everything. The spirit wants to do and be good. Kill the ego. Okay? Kill the spirit. Why? I want to be in control. I want everybody to love me. That ain't how it's done. Okay? But that's the cube concept. Judaism is Satanian connection. They're saying, y'all representing the devil. Y'all represent time and space. Okay? Y'all not representing spirituality. And Jews are cold-hearted. Do some traditional. They don't give a good hoot. Okay? Why? They ain't emotionally tied to nobody. Okay? They black. Their hearts is black. Cute. Watch this. Judaism has deep Saturnian, symbolism that's woven into its rituals and its sacred symbols. Why? The black cube on the forehead. You see I'm wearing that? I didn't know what that was. Again, this book is informing me. See, this is y'all David's cross. We got some letters for that. But this is the little black cube on the head. I've seen people with that. I didn't know what it was. What the hell is that? See? Again, tradition that people follow symbolically that other people might not even know about. I didn't. All right? But now they got the card with the tefillin that symbolizes Saturn's black cube, representing what? Control over the mind and binding thoughts to the material world. Having you love material stuff. Having you love with sexual pleasures of flesh. All those things are material. They don't get you to the next level. You can't ascend to God if you got that kind of mindset. That's the separation. Okay? They're telling you. In religion, y'all got sucked in. I'm just break it down for you. I'm not here to rag on you. This is my man book. I'm just putting it out there. All right, let's go. Now, it got control over the mind. It got you, like I said, that enslavement, spiritual mental enslavement is religion. Black bands wrapped around the arm. They mimicking what? The rings of Saturn. Wedding bands, rings of Saturn. They bonding y'all together. These bands represent what? Being bound to physical matter. Man and wife, the rings bind y'all together. Okay? Spiritually, y'all play that little game a little bit, but you better be, it's more like physical for y'all. But the limitations in the material world in material realm. Covering their eyes. Covering their eyes in prayer. Whenever you close your eyes, your pineal gland opens up, supposedly. So if you go into prayer, you're supposed to be in contact with your higher self. That's the idea of praying with the eyes closed. But they say covering our eyes, it symbolizes what? You entering into the void. Okay. The darkness. Yeah, okay. Of what? Saturn. Okay. Where what? Where your physical perception is removed. If you can't see it, it don't exist. If you can see it, it's temporary. That makes sense? These are all philosophical concepts to help you understand anything that's visual, anything that's in this form, don't go with it. Close your eyes. That's reality right there. And the Native Americans said, when we go to sleep, that's the real world. I tell you, we planning to die every time we go to sleep. Why? That's where you're going to go when you die anyway. Consciously, into that place, okay, where the physical body can't go. The astral plane, they call it, the do-what, heaven. They have a whole bunch of names. But, okay, let's talk about y'all Star David. See, I ain't hit it. I ain't hit a rag. I'm just going to get the lesson. Y'all Star David equals really the star of Saturn. How about that? The six-sided star. That's Saturn. The six-pointed star is historically linked to Saturn. Worship in not Judaism. Y'all took two pyramids and inverted them. Okay, put them together and combined them. That's male and female. That's the union of, that's, again, some say spirit and matter, male and female. How you want to do it? But that's what it represents. But in the religious concept, y'all make it mean something else. Okay, what's this? The day of worship is what day for the Jews? The Sabbath day. That's Saturday. Saturn's day. See? They worship Saturn. The Christians worship the sun. They sun worshipers, and they was Saturn, a.k.a. moon worshipers, the dark nights. Okay? I'm a Mason. We met at night. Nobody's, no, under auspicious starry decked heaven. The stars ain't out in the daytime. So all that stuff is symbolic. I'm saying, well, this is some strange stuff. Okay, when I was involved in it, I didn't question, I was going with the flow, but I had my results about some of the stuff. The symbolism behind it, and the rituals, and the purpose, and the tradition. I'll question everything. I don't give a damn. I'm questioning. And if you can't answer my question, I'm leaving you alone. Okay, moving on. So the day of Saturn, okay, for the Jews, Jewish Sabbath, Saturday, Sabbath, okay, aligns with the Saturday, that the day of Saturn further reinforces the connection, the symbolism to what? Time, traditional laws, and material existence. Okay, let's go. Could these practices reveal an ancient understanding of Satan's role in binding consciousness to the physical world, holding you hostage in the material world? That's devil's job. We all know that. But the symbolism behind it, they play the game, but that's what they're telling you. It's been that way for a long time. My Egyptian concept, a little different, but I get the concept that they try to put down. I understand it. I don't practice it, but I'm understanding. When you take something, pyramid, okay, when it's good, that's good this way. This way is bad. When you invert anything, you take anything and flip it. I did it with my lifestyle living, serving the devil. I served the devil. My first part of my life, I was the devil server. I was the bad guy. I did everything bad, negative. Okay, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. But when I flipped it and I started giving my service to that guy, everything changed for the better for me. So that's why I'm here doing it. Why? Because I know the difference between good and bad. I experienced that for myself. And it's better to be good. Why? The benefits are all yours. Bad, you got to pay the prices. You might not want to suffer the consequences of those actions from doing bad things, because you will have to pay the price one way or another. My man, the booty bandit, I see you. Trump, go on a booty bandit on Denmark, Greenland. Look, I see you, I like you, and I want you. Now, we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. When a man give that ultimatum, that's not a good place to be. He's not positioning. He's not propositioning. He give you ultimatum. He about to get mandatory one way or another, whether you like it or not. That's not a good option. Okay, so that thing about we're going to do it the easy way or hard way, that's never going to be good for you. But this is what I mean by the inversion. We could take anything and flip it. Okay, this is the right way. The 5-pointed stars. Okay, the 5 elements. Spirit, earth, air, fire, and water, right? We got the same thing, but with the Baphomet, he put the spirit on the bottom and put matter up top. What? That's the physical matter. That's the physical world. We're trying to explain to you. And this is his pentagram. This is the inverted pentagram with the spirit at the bottom. They do the gay people do the same thing on my philosophy on this concept. The gay people took the rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and purple. They took it and flipped it. Now, red being the lowest level on the chakra system, the root chakra, how the hell it get to be the damn crown chakra? No, it ain't. They just inverted the rainbow. When you look at the rainbow, the gay rainbow, that ain't the rainbow. Yeah, it's upside down. Excuse me, I've been giving that lesson for a while. And this was telling you can just invert something and make it something else. They did that, okay? So, again, it's all symbolic. But when you take the spirit, which should be on top, the Ruben man, they got you like this, okay? I got the picture for coming. This is spirit, the mind. That's where it starts. Then you got air, you got water, then you got your feet on earth and fire. That's the 5 elements. And the spirit, again, is ether. I gave that lesson already. You should already be familiar with that. I'm just taking you through the book, okay? I'm just walking through this book, and I'm enjoying it because it's showing you how you can pervert things and make it what you claim it is if a person don't know no better. You can't pervert my concept. Well, I know better. You can say what you want. No, and I know better than that. I keep trying to tell y'all, when y'all say, amen, I did in prayer, that means some more to be. No, no. It just means the hidden one. You're paying respect to God, which is fine. I don't get involved in that. But watch this. The satanic seagull side is the Baphomet. And he's the goat. I'm the goat. I don't like being... No, the goat just means you are wise, you are conscious. So that part, yeah. Now they invert it, okay? Where they put what? You want material things. That's just right here. And that's fine, but that's you don't ascend. You can't ascend with material. The spirit, and they got the spirit on the bottom. It's holding you here. That's the key, it's holding you there. I tell people, if you don't ascend spiritually and mentally, you're going to keep living this cycle over and over and over. That's the game they're playing with you. That's what they said. They sucking your soul or whatever they're playing. No, it's the mind game. And God made it clear. Man will only get to me if he passed the test on earth. So this is the testing ground. And they know that. So they just, booby trap and make sure you fail the test. Their job is to keep you failing. Keep coming back, reincarnating. And everybody got a concept. I watch it. And it makes a lot of sense. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're not like it, but do it make sense? That's all. When you question something, you should give an answer. NASA, never a straight answer. That means they're lying. If a person can't tell you the truth, he's lying. It's simple as that, moving on. But you can take everything and twist it and make it your way. For those who don't know, an ignorant person can be shysted or charlatan with a sucker born every day. Somebody who don't know something, you can tell them something they don't know no better. Moving on. But the satanic seagull, that Baphomet, is what they call the inverted element pentagram. Same pentagram, they just flipped it and put the spirit out of place. Like the rainbow. They didn't change the rainbow, they just flipped it. And that ain't right. Moving on. It's putting the most important element where? The spirit at the bottom. See, I understand. So this is what he's saying. I get their concept. It ain't mine, but I understand it. It makes a whole lot of sense. I'm listening right here and there. Yeah, I get it. I see the commercial all the time. I feel like, hey, let me wrap this up for you. All right. But the whole point is inversion of something that's good, you can make it bad by just flipping it. In the same way, take something bad and flip it, make it good. That's what I did. Okay. I did it the other way. I took bad and said, I'm not doing no more of that. I flipped and started serving the Lord. I've been fired ever since. Okay. But they took the best part, spirit, and put it at the bottom. Spirit is the most important aspect of you. Why? Because it gives birth. That's life. It don't come second to nothing. Excuse me. It gives birth to the other 4 elements. You start with the spirit, and then you bring in the rest of them. You got air, you got water, you got earth, you got fire. Those elements, but they don't mean nothing without spirit. Okay, but for the materialistic person, they think that's first and the spirit comes last. That's the inversion of the truth. That's a lie. Simply that. And all religions based on just that. That's why I don't follow them. I know the truth. And I ain't giving a damn what you practice. I can care less what you believe and how you feel. It means that damn thing to me. Meet me at God. How about that? If what you're doing is good, we meet at the same place. I know what I'm going, where I'm going, what I'm doing. Now, if you got good, meet me there. Simply that. I ain't got to argue and debate. Moving on. I teach what I know. Wrapping it up. Satanic people, religious people, don't care about what spirit. They are materialists. They are inverse. They believers. And they satanists invert, and they invert everything to make it what? Materialistic for themselves. That's ego-driven. Ego is modern time, y'all call it Satan. I know him as the ego. I know him well, trust me. And hope you enjoy the lesson. But I'll be right back. I got some more. I'm telling y'all about the black cube. Oh no, you're the black cube of Saturn. Right, thinkers? I hope you enjoy the lesson. I'm enjoying giving them. In closing right now, I got to go. But I'll be right back with more lessons. But in closing, may you all live to be 100, me 100, minus a day. So I know that my right thinkers who now get the message and understanding about this black cube of Saturn have passed away. I'll be back with some more.